Good morning, everyone. The battle against falsehood in Nigeria is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. It is important that people living in this geographical area called Nigeria always know the truth about what is happening in the country. Because sometimes I see a lot of people believing that the government of Nigeria is in charge of Nigeria. But that is the opposite. The government of Nigeria is not in charge of Nigeria. Terrorists are in charge of Nigeria. Now, what more evidence do you need after everything I have said about the government sponsoring terrorism and how terrorists are overpowering everything that the government owns? This is a very scary something. Let's look into this. You know, in Nigeria, every now and then we have news, we hear about what is going on, but so many people do not understand the context or the volume of the news they receive. And that is why I am here to let you know about the particular news that you have seen, but you just see and wave it by, but you don't know the consequences. Now, about the blackout in the north, you know, recently there have been a lot of the grid breaking down here and there. Now, this is from Shiroro Reporters, and it says that the blackout in the north, the National Security Advisor, Army, Air Force, provide security for engineers working on Vandalised Shiroro Tower. Now, if I do not read the details of the article, you may not understand where I'm going, but let me just give you the hint. The reason why the National Security Advisor mobilized the Army, the Air Force, everything but the grant assault is because someone is going to repair the light that broke down. Now, if it will take both the Air Force, the Army on the ground, everything to repair light that broke down, it means that someone owns the territory. It means that someone owns the environment. That is why you need Air Force, you need Army, for you to be able to repair light. You know why I'm saying this? We must continue to expose the falsehood about this country. No, there is no how we can continue to cover the falsehood now. It is too much. It is too much. Now, let's go into this article that was written on October 26, 2024. The details reads, the Nigerian government has said that the Office of the National Security Advisor, NSA, is now coordinating the joint efforts of the Nigerian Air Force in Kaduna and the Nigerian Army in the surveillance of the 330 kV Shiroro Kaduna lines 1 and 2 over the Vandalised tower. Out of quote. Now, it is important they secure people who are trying to repair the lights. I'm not against that they are mobilizing people to secure people who are fixing the light. But all I am after is the truth. They should let the people know what is going on. They should let the people know the truth. Nigerians should be able to understand that, oh, our government is no longer in charge. That terrorists are in charge, so that people will know how to prepare. What pains me is that people in Nigeria don't know what is going on and they don't know how to prepare. It's so unfortunate. And the article continues that Shiroro Reporters reported on Friday that the transmission company of Nigeria TCN had decried that security challenges were hindering repairs on critical transmission lines, causing blackout affecting parts of the northern Nigeria. Power outages are affecting some areas of Kanu and Kaduna states following the vandalism of 2 towers along 330 kV Shiroro Kaduna transmission line 1 and 2. The TCN, that is the Transmission Company of Nigeria, had announced that the damage was reported by East Shiroro Regional Office on Friday. However, engineer Nafsatu Asabe Ani, Executive Director of the Independent System Operator at TCN, explained during a public hearing by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, said the situation will not be fully resolved anytime soon, adding that the repair of the Ogwaji Aper line will only provide limited solution. She explained that while the line could carry up to 750 megawatts of power, only 350 megawatts could be safely transmitted to Kanu, Kaduna, and parts of the Niger Republic due to voltage stability issues in Kanu. However, Sunday Dare, former Minister of Youth and Sports and current Special Advisor on Public Communication and Orientation to the President Bola Tinubu, said that the joint security efforts being coordinated from the NSA, that is the National Security Advisor Office, will cover the TCN personnel working in the thick forest area of the Shiroro. He said that since the TCN had located the force with the security cover, the team working on the line will close and restore line 2 and move to complete the other line as quickly as possible. Dare, who took to his X-handle to disclose this, wrote, the office of the NSA is coordinating the joint efforts of the NAF Kaduna headquarters and the army in surveillance of the 330 kilovolt Shiroro Kaduna lines 1 and 2 regarding the vandalized towers. This includes security cover for the TCN personnel working in the thick forest area of the Shiroro. Now, well, people like me are the ones who are working there. It is very, very important, as I said before, for them to have the security cover. But notwithstanding, I hope Nigerians understand the implication of all these things. The government, this is my point and this is my grievance. The government are not ready to fight the insecurity, but they are ready to provide security for people who are going to repair the night. Why are they not ready to fight insecurity? This is the reason why.
And he has confessed that they imported the foreign mercenaries who have become bandits. He has confessed. How much more evidence do you need? He has confessed that they imported them for the elections. This is public. Why is the media not following up? Why are we not asking for accountability? So it seems very clear to me and to so many others. If you're in the public space, you hear people talking and pointing fingers. The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria. My name is Martin Onovo. I said it. APC is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Ask me for the evidence.
What are the facts?
Good. I just gave you confession of Kawu Baraje.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, Miyetti Allah made a public statement that if you want peace in your state, don't call any meeting. Provide land for Fulanis in your state. Public statement. Miyetti Allah. Miyetti Allah is a collaborator with the ruling party. We had a report that the ruling party funded Miyetti Allah to the tune of 100 billion. I wasn't there when the payment was made, but that's in the public domain. We had an official report that the government of Nigeria was going to establish a radio station in collaboration with Miyetti Allah, where Fufude, the Fulani tribal dialect, will be the language of communication. Now, interestingly, you asked me for facts. We have it on the authority of the Ondo State government that the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State led the criminal suspect gang that killed Parafa Shoranti's daughter. That is on the authority of the Ondo State government. And they have been arrested. And the leader of the gang is the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State. We have it on the authority of the Nigerian police that a headsman was arrested with a military rifle in Plateau State. I have the number of the rifle. I can send it to you by SMS. I just need to check my records. I have the rifle number. We have it on the authority of retired Colonel Nnamdi that the Fulani headsmen repelled in Okocha were using Nigerian army rifles from the barracks in that vicinity, and that the soldiers came to collect the rifles back. Now, who is the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? Who should be responsible for the activities of these armed forces? We have it on the authority of General Danjuma. Danjuma has commanded these forces. We have it on the authority of General Danjuma. that the armed forces are conniving with the bandits that are killing citizens. How much more evidence do you want? How much more evidence? We have hard physical evidence. We have testimonies from relevant authorities. How much more evidence do you want to know that the ruling party in Nigeria, the APC, is the sponsor of insecurity and terrorism? How much more evidence? I don't need any more evidence. I am 1000% convinced, and nobody has contrary evidence. The APC, the ruling party in Nigeria, is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria.
That is damning. For the fact that the Nigerian government sponsored terrorism has finally been institutionalized under this Buhari's regime.
I forgot one point. The trial in Dubai. The trial in Dubai, where some Nigerians were convicted for terrorism financing in Nigeria. The published report said that they were traced to people high up in government. So how much more evidence do we need? All the evidence is out there.